Hi, and welcome to Have a Chat. I am your host today, Veronique Arsenault, joined, of course, by my favorite Monday co-host and partner and just all around dear friend and auntie, Judy Loja.
Well, back at you, Veronique. We see a lot of each other. Now here we are sharing the set again.
I know. And we listen, we do love our Mondays. We say that every week. But lately we've been getting to spend a whole lot of time, more time together because we've been out to a lot of local events in the community. We're working on the play together. So it's been fantastic. But you know what? We have so much to talk about today.
We do.
It's going to be a fantastic show. As always, we love our Mondays. And it's such an opportunity for us to connect with, local here to the Miramichi, but across, guests from across the province.
I know.
And get to hear about all the wonderful things happening.
And people saying, how do I know you? Oh, yes, the Rogers show. I watch you.
Yeah, that's happened a few times.
Makes you feel famous for a moment.
Yeah, for a moment. And then if they see me in the grocery store with my, hair on top of my head and I'm in my sweatpants and they're like, is that really you?
Yeah, that's funny.
It's all good though. You share your quote this morning and then we'll go from there.
Right. Now, we usually do a thought or quote, as people know. This is more of an uplifting, not a prayer, but a little bit different from the usual quote. And it is, I love it. To our higher power, let your love lift us on Monday. May your joy fill us every Tuesday. Let peace prevail all through Wednesday, and goodness and kindness reign on Thursday. May patience persist through Friday. Let gentleness and rest guide us on Saturday, and your faithfulness surround us on Sunday.
Oh, I love that.
It's all nice. Every line is beautiful for the week, right?
Yeah, and it's, and whomever you might, pray to or think about, or, I always say who you talk to in those most private moments, whether it's, your own understanding or whatever it may be, just all of those wishes are wonderful.
I like it. I'll pick it out and I'll look at one every day throughout the week and sort of focus on that.
Yeah.
I always try to find joy each day, even if it's a rough day, I try to find some joy.
Yeah, absolutely. And, our lives are busy in so many wonderful ways, and we also both have, a significant amount of responsibility in our lives. Responsibility in our lives, so some days you just need that little extra boost.
That's right. So that was my thought for the week.
Awesome. I love it. So you and I were out last night. We had the most exciting, nail-biting, oh my goodness, had to hold our breath a couple of times evening.
Yes.
We were at the Timberwolves game 3 last night. No, game 4. Game 4 last night at the Miramichi Civic Center. Yeah. So they ended up winning.
And it was packed, by the way. It was a full house for supporting cheerleaders.
Yes, absolutely. And so the Timberwolves won 4-3.
Thank you.
Yeah. And so they were up 3-0 through the first and second period. Yeah. And then 3 quick taps into the goal by the other team, and it was a little bit tough to watch there for a moment.
I was nervous.
Yeah, within a couple of minutes they had 3 quick goals, but you know what? The team regrouped. They scored another goal, and they held off, the team from PEI for the rest of the period. Yeah. So just an amazing game last night.
Having my family, like my brother into sports so much, my dad, my sons, like they're such avid sports enthusiasts that I know so much about hockey, but like they always say, as the old people say, it ain't over till it's over. And it is so true. Absolutely. You could have like 12 seconds left, and if they have the right position and they're at the right moment at the right time, in goes that goal. Absolutely. And you think, oh my gosh, how did that happen? Yeah. And it happens.
Absolutely. So the Timberwolves are up 3-1 in the series. So game 5 happens tomorrow night, Tuesday, in PEI. So we're hoping that they bring it home. It'll be the first in the franchise history.
Can I just give a special shout out to our young friend Jack Flanagan, who's been a rock star in that net?
I mean,
what were you saying last night? He's been just consecutively in there as goaltender for game after game, like time after time for so long.
Yeah, three rounds of the series. So they've been so obviously this is the final, but through the preliminaries and the semis and now in the final, like he's been in net and he's been incredible.
Outstanding.
Yeah, and as I have all of the players, it's amazing the speed of that hockey. And we were very literally ice level because we
Yep.
were in the first row. We got there a little bit late. We had to drop off my cousin, your niece.
Yes.
And anyway, so we got there right at 7 as the puck was dropping. And so we were in that first row, board level, so we could see the ice very clearly.
Where they smash the glass and you hope it's solid.
Yeah, exactly. So
That was fun. Good
yeah,
luck to them tomorrow
speed of
night in
hockey.
PEI.
Yeah.
Let's do our best to.
Absolutely.
If you can get over to the island and support them, let's bring them home with the championship.
For sure. Yeah. So great time last night. We met some great people around us. You know, wonderful to see kids of all ages, people of all ages, just, yeah.
Families,
fantastic.
beautiful.
Yeah, it was a great evening. So you and I this week, very exciting as well. So we're going to be emceeing a fashion show.
Isn't that fun?
Yeah.
We get to spend more time together
I
in
know.
a positive fashion. Literally positive fashion.
Literally. Yeah. So Branded on the Boulevard on Thursday evening is going to be hosting a fashion show for spring and summer, and a portion of the proceeds, I think all of the proceeds, I can't remember which, go to the Pink Dress Society here
for
in
cancer, which is locally kept so that we can put that resource, look for the money to go into resourcing and other programs that can be enhanced and that type of thing. So local is great. We want it to stay here. It's shimmer and shine, the theme. It's going to be a little bit of sparkle and shine and bursts of color and shoes and bags and jewelry and you name it, she will have it.
Yep.
And so a big shout out to Jen Edwards, Branded on the Boulevard owner, and her team for pulling off another soon-to-be event, and we're happy to be part of it and supporting it.
Yeah, tickets are on sale, and they're going quite quickly at Branded on the Boulevard, so please do head out and get your tickets before the event on Thursday evening. So it starts at 7 o'clock, I think. The doors open at 6:30, and we'll be
waiting for them.
Absolutely.
Waiting for you.
And enjoying it together.
Yes.
Together. So we talked a bit last week about our play that's coming up.
Oh, it's coming fast.
I know, and you know what? It's when as we talked about last week, when I first approached everybody about doing it, you think, oh, what a great idea, right? In my head, that's what I said to myself, and everybody jumped right on board. And part of that is that all of the proceeds from this production will be going to Mental Health and Addictions Suicide Prevention Committee here in Miramichi, so it will stay local.
Yes.
But what people don't realize, and those in the theater do realize it, but for those of us who are not typically in theater, is how many rehearsals we are putting in, the hours that we are putting in to get this very
Done
right.
Done right.
For all of those who have bought tickets. Tickets are going exceptionally fast.
They are.
We are
Get
50% sold out already,
yes.
which I'll be honest is just so heartwarming.
No, yeah, I thought you were going to say nerve-wracking, but
No.
it's not. It's exciting.
No, it's so heartwarming. I'm just thrilled that people want to come out and support, and there will be some laughs, and there will be some tears, and there will be some of those topics that we've all faced as women and as humans in general.
Oh, yes, and as women, they can resonate with one aspect of the whole thing. And I might just add that it's not a physical movement on stage dramatic production.
Right.
It is definitely, when you say a play can take on many forms, and this is more or less a seated production where we deliver stories from our seats, but you can do drama in so many ways and productions of any kind in so many ways through body gestures, through your expression, through your tone, through your emotion, and you can do it all sitting, just like you can do yoga in many different ways. You can do it in your chair, you can do it standing up, you can do it, but you're still doing it. I love this kind of a production. I've done all kinds of the action on stage, movement, interlocking with your fellow actors, but this is also, we're all connecting on stage together, getting our stories across in a different format.
Yeah, I'm so excited by it, and we're getting to work with Frankie Corcoran of Corcoran Entertainment, and I will say I feel for Frankie. He is stuck with us 5 old ladies several times a week.
Hey now, hey old ladies.
Yeah, his eyes are opened to the plight of women for sure.
And he's so sweet.
I know.
Shout out to Frankie Corcoran. And we have to laugh because, as women watching, or even as men watching that live with women, we talk about everything basically.
Absolutely.
And we don't sometimes think that they might be, oh my goodness, they don't want to hear that stuff. But he takes it all with a grain of salt. We laugh. That's what's so nice about getting together too to rehearse, is you have those moments of getting away from the script and just talking about, oh, that did actually happen to me, and then going into a personal story of your own and then laughing about it or crying about it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love it all. I love this production. Love, Loss, and What I Wore. James M. Hill High, 7 p.m. on May 11th. That's the Friday night, and tickets are moving, and people are excited, and no more than we are.
Absolutely, and I want to mention a huge shout out to the 3 local businesses that have agreed to sell our tickets. So Town Hill Jewelry is one of them, Branded on the Boulevard is the other, and Creative Grounds. So all 3 of those outlets are selling tickets, physical tickets that you can go and pick up, $20 each. The entirety of that $20 will go back to mental health and addictions. And then we are also selling them online on Eventbrite, so you can check out our Facebook event for that. So they are moving.
Yes.
That evening as well, there will be a bit of entertainment. We have a young gentleman from Ghana who is going to share his incredible talent in singing and playing.
Beautiful.
And then also we're going to have some 50-50 and some information about both mental health and addictions and the Alzheimer's walk that's coming
So
up.
there's something that can be, gotten by everybody there, whether
Absolutely.
you're in on a win, listening to a beautiful musician, and all of this, again, supports so many people, because who's not affected in some way by mental health?
Absolutely,
It's so
absolutely.
key.
Yeah, no, just so excited for that evening, and can't wait. Can't wait for us to do it together, but also to have everybody in the audience. At one point, I thought it might just be Gerard and Dad in the audience.
Oh, no, I bring my boys.
Yeah, at least they'd show
And the
up too.
girlfriends, I could promote them.
Yeah, at least they'd show up too. But you know what? We talk about this all the time, but there is so much going on here in the region, and I know that it's the same across the province. Like so many different organizations raising funds and really just doing incredible work. So I want to talk a bit about the Spring Fling as well. So we talked earlier about the Timberwolves. So every year they have what they call the Spring Fling. It's a fundraiser for them. It's a dance, right? And it's a great time. So it's happening at the Miramichi Civic Center on May 11th. So same night as our play, you get to come out to the play first and then head on over to the Spring Fling after and enjoy a night out.
It's perfect, because who wants to go dancing at 8?
No.
Most nights, no, they don't. They're just winding down from their dinner, and they're trying
Exactly.
to, So come to our play at 7,
Yes.
and after that, head over to the Spring Fling. You can have a
Absolutely.
full night of fun.
Absolutely. So great fundraiser for them. This weekend coming up is the IHW Wrestling. So we did have one of our local wrestlers on not too long ago.
Yeah.
And so all of the proceeds actually from, a portion of the proceeds, from that evening of wrestling will go to the Alzheimer's Society of
That's
New
just
Brunswick.
Wonderful news.
I know. So yeah, so many fundraisers happening. Now listen, we had an incredible sports weekend.
Oh, we did. We always seem to.
I know.
Always
And there's
somebody.
so much going on, but we need to give some real kudos to quite a few outstanding sports individuals on the river here. So the Maritime Junior C Hockey Championships happened here at the Miramichi Civic Center over the weekend. The Sunny Corner Thunder hosted that.
Yes, that would be like what comes to my mind right away is who's done so much for that team. Oh, there are so many to name, but we
Absolutely.
can't because we forget somebody. But we had her on our show,
Yes.
Betty Jo Tozer
Yes.
and Brad, and they've been with that team and supporting that team and working like dogs with that team. So
Yeah.
you just were on our show talking about this coming up, and now it's happened.
So they it kicked off on last Wednesday. It ended on Sunday. The Sunny Corner Thunder did make it to the gold medal game. They took home silver.
Good.
They did lose a very hard-fought battle to the Tri-County hockey team, but congratulations to
Yes,
them. It was
silver's
fantastic.
lovely.
Yeah, it was fantastic. Amazing weekend. Our Special Olympic
I'm
athletes.
so excited about that because we had them on our show as well.
I know.
And we were really encouraging the young athletes that were part of the Special Olympics to just go and do their best. And it's always a win no matter what because you get to have so much fun and
Yeah.
participate. But they literally won 10 medals.
10 medals.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
And all different. There was bowling
Yep.
and what else? There was
Swimming.
Swimming.
Yeah.
And the two athletes we had on were really interested in those.
Yes.
Basketball.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So kudos,
Yeah.
guys.
Amazing.
And
Yeah.
girls.
Yeah, it was amazing. 10 medals. Also, the Atlantic Gymnastics Championships happened over the weekend. Team gold for Brooklyn McDonald and the Level 8 Open team. So amazing.
Huh, way to go, Brooklyn. I've been following her.
I know.
And that team.
Yeah, it's wonderful to see.
Exciting. I'm proud of our community young members.
Well, and it's like they're so active and there's so much going on and their parents are driving them
I know,
everywhere and
I
it's
know.
amazing.
And practice time is
I
so
know.
exhausting.
Yeah.
I've been there with my kids. I know all about it. Early mornings, late nights, and
Yeah.
then the endurance that they need to get to
Exactly.
where they want to go. And then the excitement of either winning rather, or
Yeah.
the disappointment of not taking it home. Either way, it's a great experience.
Absolutely. But we would also be remiss if we didn't mention yesterday, so April 28th is the National Day of Mourning, which is dedicated to honoring workers who have died, been injured, or suffered illness in the workplace. It was first recognized in 1991.
Okay, the year my first baby was born.
Yes.
That long ago.
Yeah, yeah. So really, it's about honoring those who, one, bring awareness, but there are thousands of people killed in workplace accidents a year across Canada, and really critical that we continue to raise awareness for that.
Absolutely.
And to honor those who have either been killed or injured or suffered illnesses. We know that that still occurs. So to all of those who did recognize that day, yes, we also extend our wishes.
Absolutely, and there's linesmen, and there's so many things, fires on site. There's just too many to name, but I get so sad when it happens because it's tragically happening. People falling off the bridges. We saw that happen in the States.
Yeah.
But this is Canadian, right, Veronique?
Yes,
this is being honored for our own Canadian workmen that have taken their life.
Yeah, absolutely. So really, really critical that we do
awareness.
Yeah, honor that day. So you know what? As we said, there is so much going on. We know that here in Miramichi that we've got lots going on here, but we also know that across the province and across the country, each and every day, there are so many volunteers that spend their time, their money, their efforts on bringing together, but also fundraising for organizations. We know that Percy's Place has an incredible gift of volunteers that donate their time every day.
I'm so grateful.
Absolutely, and you've been a Rotarian for years, and that so many of these organizations that we have, we forget that they keep our community going. Yeah, and that's we want to. We talk about volunteers a lot, but we just wanted to say thank you.
And I think that we, as volunteers, I do believe that when I see my sons stepping into volunteer roles, it's because they've watched myself, Gerard, in whatever time he has to do it also, he does it, and people don't realize that. Yeah. Volunteers his time for different things.
Absolutely.
When he can, but they just role model after me doing it, and
Absolutely.
I don't have to ask them. I don't have to say you should do that. They think you need help, Mom. You've done it for us growing up. You've been there to support us with all of what we've done. We'd like to help out with the pop-up boutique that's coming up. We'd like to help whatever we can do to promote our play. They're coming up. So, yeah.
Don't go too far. We'll see you right after break. Okay. Hi, and welcome back to Have a Chat. I am your host today, Veronique Arsenault, joined, of course, by my wonderful co-host, Judy Loge.
Welcome, everybody.
I know, it's so exciting, and we have so much going on today. This is very exciting. We have a brand new guest that is joining us, and we're going to hear all about everything she's got going on, which is a lot.
A lot. I've been after her for a while to come on, so I'm excited she finally could come.
It's wonderful. It's wonderful. Yeah. So we are very happy to welcome Trang Vo, entrepreneur and just wonderful human. We're so excited. So for those who don't know you out there, tell us a bit about you.
Thank you so much for having me on the show. So my name's Trang. I grew up in Kitchener, Ontario, a suburb outside of Toronto, Ontario. Yeah. And I moved to Toronto after high school to attend the Ontario College of Art and Design University.
Ooh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, so I studied fine arts. I loved photography, that was my thing. Oh. And then in my last year of school, I had an interest in doing jewelry design, metalsmithing, and fabrication. Oh. Yeah, so that's what led me to inspire me. Yeah.
Well, you're extremely gifted, and
thank you.
I ran into Trang probably 2.5 years ago, just by chance. I was leaving my church, and she was walking her beautiful little baby. Oh, yes. And I struck up a conversation, and of course, one thing led to another, and it was great to meet one another. And then the fashion topic came up, and I said, "I'm a lover of fashion." She said, "Happens to be I am too."
Yes.
And then she told me about this beautiful boutique and business that she has online. Gilded Boutique.
Gilded Boutique.
So tell us about that, and the viewers all about Gilded Boutique. And you can hold up your sign, which is fantastic, Trang.
I like doing these fun signs here.
Beautiful.
You design, you get what you have in your mind to create that.
So I look for Yeah, some of the signs I did look for stock photography that appealed to me, and then
Gorgeous.
just branded it.
And gilded. You might want to
Gilded.
start with the word gilded.
Gilded, yes, to be gilded in gold or silver or metal.
Adorned.
Adorned.
I love
But
it.
yes, so the tagline is adorn and inspire.
Oh,
That's Gilded's
you're
tagline.
very creative. And tell us more
you.
about this actual, what people can expect or what it is all about.
So Gilded is a specialty retailer specializing in fashion jewelry, sterling silver jewelry with semi-precious gemstones as such. Even men's accessories too. We have a lot of unique, one-of-a-kind items, limited quantity pieces, unique items, clothing, scarves, purses, a little bit of everything. But jewelry is the main thing.
Okay, so how did you actually get started with this? So you had to be inspired to say, I want to do this and I want to get it out there online.
Yeah, I started off as a physical little kiosk.
Owner,
Yeah, I was in a mall in suburb of Toronto, and I had 2 mall locations, one for nearly 10 years. And then I also opened a boutique on Toronto's trendy Queen West for a couple of years.
Oh, wow.
Very good.
And then after a while, we decided we were done with the big city, so we wanted to move back to Kitchener-Waterloo, where I grew up.
Right.
And then I decided I'm going to give it one more shot, so I opened a little boutique in downtown Cambridge, in a beautiful downtown area called Galt. And I had a little run there, and then after I was done with that, I'm like, I'm going to transition online, because this is where retail is going. Retail has changed so much, and I saw the changes coming while I was still in the mall.
Sure.
So yeah, I took a break from it, and then now I'm on a shopping platform called Poshmark.
Oh, yes.
So you can find my.
It's exciting to hear about all of this.
How did you end up in Miramichi, though?
How did I end up in Miramichi? Good question.
She heard about us.
Everyone asks
Obviously.
me, of course. So my husband is originally from New Brunswick.
Oh, nice.
So we decided in 2019 that we were going to move to New Brunswick for a change of pace, change of scenery.
And for COVID, for
And-
sure.
Well,
Not yet.
COVID happened right after we decided
Oh my
we were
gosh,
going to move. So
eh?
it was
I know.
crazy times.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, we moved here for his job, and he has family in the province as well.
nice.
And here we are.
And here you are, and we're
Nice.
grateful to have you both here.
Thank you.
I love it. Yeah. So when you think about, when I say special clothing accessories,
Yeah.
what comes to mind for you? Like, what can, for us, especially for Judy, it's really about how she expresses herself,
Yes,
right?
absolutely. Fashion and accessories, it's just such a fun way to express your personality, your style, your interests, your uniqueness,
Yeah.
and it's a fun way to do it. It's the first thing people see, right? It shows who you are without having to speak.
Exactly,
Yeah.
Trang.
So-
I speak loudly. I happen to be like you. I love clothes. I can't help it. I can't help it. No, not at all. So you have brought some of your beautiful pieces. Can you just talk to us about some of these items and the variety of items that you can, offer?
Yeah, absolutely.
Offer
There's
buyers.
so just a small sampling of what I've got. I've got some silk tops, some Italian silk,
That's a
And
beauty.
then-
Look at that.
crystal necklace.
Like a lace up on the bottom. Oh, the material is divine. And the necklace, of course, is unique and beaded and gorgeous.
I brought like the bigger bolder pieces so they show well on camera, but they're also my favorite.
Italian
like aesthetically,
made.
that's what I'm drawn
Look,
to.
this is very beautiful too. That's a mother of pearl.
Mother
is
of
it
pearl,
not?
exactly.
And
yes.
then this would be
That's-
on.
That's like a copper wire
yes.
that's been hand woven.
That's different.
And little pearls throughout.
You know what I see when I see that? I think of somebody that might not want a fancy wedding, or
Yes.
somebody that just wants a special reunion with their loved one
Yeah.
to mark an anniversary or something,
Yeah.
going down south,
Yeah.
or a
Or
beautiful day
vacation
in
piece,
summer.
yeah.
And exactly, that's what I pictured. Ooh, I like this.
is a light cashmere piece.
Oh, I love the necklace.
Oh, my. You like what I like is the cut. I love the fabrics, but I like the uniqueness, as you said, of the longer back and the higher front and the detail. And it's so soft.
So those would
And
be like,
what size ranges do you carry?
all kinds of sizes, like a variety of sizes.
Yeah.
The clothing I don't have too much of at the moment.
Yeah.
more of the jewelry and the
Oh, I
accessories.
like
This is one of my favorites.
That is,
Oh.
how could you not
This
love
is
beautiful.
that?
This is from Nepal.
Yeah.
This is chiffon and handmade felt
Okay,
scarf.
they have to get the bottoms in here on camera as to
This is just
the
a
sewn
stunning-
design on the, is it petals?
Yes, petals.
Petals
it's like
on
some,
the bottom.
some type of floral
Beautiful,
design.
love
And
it.
is it navy or black, Trang?
Black.
Black,
it's like
which
a
goes
sheer
with
black.
everything.
Yeah.
And the piece
And
itself,
this is a turquoise handmade necklace.
gorgeous. Look
The
at that.
teardrop stones.
You assembled it so perfectly too.
Oh,
And all you need
you.
is a black dress, white, anything, orange.
Just a big bold accessory or a
Yeah.
scarf to finish off your outfit.
I'm in
Absolutely.
love with
I
that
love it.
one. Very gorgeous.
And there's another piece
Oh.
from Nepal.
Isn't that interesting?
I would
Really
wear that.
cool piece.
Yes, you would.
I'm very, I like unique, and I like
Yeah.
what you said about one of a kind.
One of a
because I don't want,
kind.
who would want to
Yes.
meet me with this on? Nobody.
Yeah, no, I
Nor
agree.
would I want to meet them because I want that to be mine.
Yeah, I love
How
it.
So
Different-
those
so
are
it's-
pieces that I'm drawn to that
Yes, over leather jackets
yes,
or something.
absolutely.
Wool? Is this a wool?
This is another handmade felt piece from
felt.
Nepal.
Pieces,
Yeah.
felt. Well,
Yeah.
it's just gorgeous. And I'm kind of very neat.
And then
Loves black.
Black, so do I. I love
do
love
too?
black.
So you have to
yes.
tell us about these now. Oh, what is this?
This is a
Oh.
very cool
Oh.
asymmetrical top. Great layering piece.
Oh, that
my
is
goodness.
so. Does that look like me?
I love it.
That would look fabulous on
And
you.
fit-wise, it would be like an extra small.
This is like they call it a one size
okay.
fits.
Tunic kind of thing.
Yes, tunic.
And
yes.
so you could wear like any kind of a top underneath,
You could
and
do
then
like
leggings.
yes, leggings, jeans. You can do like a
And look at
long.
this.
I love
Lace
that.
very
I
neat.
love it.
So
Yeah.
this is what now?
This
tell
is
us about it.
bamboo.
Bamboo.
with like a rhodium finished metal that doesn't tarnish. And then these are faux leather fringe.
Which look like real leather, but
Looks
they're
like
faux
real
leather.
You
leather.
said
Yeah.
fringe was in this
Yeah.
year.
I did. It's a huge item this year.
Fringe like that
And
I
look
could
at
wear.
The back has, if you can hang
Yeah,
that train.
so it's asymmetrical.
Yeah, shorter.
This is just such a cool piece.
Isn't it? Well, I say cool plus. I just think it's amazing.
I love that. That'd be great on you, Judy.
And it's unique again, and you can wear it with so many different things,
So
right?
many different
Colored
things.
sleeves and
Yeah.
different undertops.
Yeah.
What else you got?
It's another really interesting one that you can layer. So I wore this to an event last year with this top here, this long sleeve sheer top, and a long skirt.
How
Yeah.
pretty and delicate is
Yeah.
that?
So
I
this
love
is
the
kind
necklace
of
again.
Flowy, zipper on the side, the necklace is a dream.
kind of like your Stevie Nicks vibe.
It is
bohemian.
so, I can see that
Yes.
on you. You must have worn that beautifully.
yeah.
I'm kind of trying out of my peripheral vision here. I've been looking at this one because
There's
that's pretty special.
So there's a funky shift dress with
Yes.
some faux leather panels and lace. So there's a bunch of different textures going
Very
on
unique.
there.
That would be beautiful on you.
Yes.
Love it.
She's a black lover.
Yeah,
and
I
she
wear
looks-
black pretty much exclusively, but
again, this is called, what is it when you see it on handbags and the little bead type things, the little studs?
Oh yes, it's like it,
Faux
it
leather
does.
studs?
That's right. Yeah, faux leather studding.
So a
kinda
lot of
look.
different elements to that
Yeah.
piece, right? And I do like the blue, and we're going to haul out a piece of
another,
blue and tell us about this one.
So this is a silk navy top, Italian made.
Oh,
So
can't wait for summer.
I know.
beautiful summer fall
It
piece.
is fall and navy.
Well, and the
Great.
fabric seems so light and
Yes,
airy.
it is.
And,
Airy.
Great for vacationing.
yeah.
And yeah, not having to worry about ironing all the time. Oh, that's smart. That's
So-
really
Oh,
cute.
cute.
This dress has pockets.
Oh, I love pockets.
As well.
We love pockets.
Yes, love pockets and dresses.
And you
it's
know
a
what?
must.
It's casual dress. You could wear it to a graduation, but
Yeah.
you could also wear it to a dinner with your loved one or girlfriends.
Or you throw a blazer on that and
Yes,
you're
absolutely.
off you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this is
A
pretty
white
special.
blazer or navy blazer with that.
Absolutely.
With a navy necklace.
I know. It's
I
fantastic.
have this in a few different colors.
Like?
I've got it in a muted like red one, red,
Ah.
black, I believe a cream as well.
Black would be great. Yes.
There's
Oh,
another,
that's
so that's
really
from the
cool. Oh,
same
did you
line.
haul this out yet? So that's an overgarment, like, oh, it has sleeves.
It has sleeves, yeah. Just a nice flowy
Nice
top.
too. Don't you love her style?
I wear this with like ripped jeans.
Yeah.
Oh,
This
that
top
is
there.
the cool. And the
fantastic.
materials are beautiful for anyone that can't feel them. I can, and I love this big chunky bracelet.
So I'm all about the chunky
chunky
jewelry,
chunky
statement
chunky.
pieces. I
See
really
now?
love statement pieces.
And even though I'm small stature and tiny
you can
boned,
still pull it
I
off.
gravitate towards big pieces.
Yeah, and you do. And they look fantastic on you.
It's funny though with my stature and my size that they do, but I do go for it. I'm not a dainty girl.
No.
I'm dainty girl, but not dainty jewelry person.
Yeah, I agree. I love it.
Veronique, you might model this one too.
That one's beautiful.
You wear gold, don't you?
Yeah, that one's beautiful.
And it has black inside.
Yeah, and one's got,
There's
is
a
that, it
fun
must be
one.
like a faux leather inside, eh?
This is going to be my, I'm going to kind of intimidate Michael Jackson and do my little walk. Look at this, Vero.
I love it.
So can everybody
That's
see
so
that
cool
on
on
my,
you, Judy.
love it.
Love it on you.
that's a statement piece
That's a
because all you
statement
need
piece.
is nothing. You wouldn't even
Nothing
need
else.
earrings.
Plain black, yep.
Beautiful.
So it's a cuff.
It's a cuff, yes.
And you have a couple of cuffs, which I
couple
didn't
of
even
cuffs,
see
yeah.
until now.
So I've also got lots of bling. So lots of bridal bling, bridal jewelry,
Ooh, ladies and
Bridal
gentlemen, for Mother's Day
hair
coming up.
accessories. You
know
name
what?
it, I've got it. Every color under the sun.
And anniversaries, birthdays, Mother's Day
Mother's Day's
gifts,
coming.
graduation gifts for your daughter if she's got that prom dress and just wants to have something incredibly cool.
Gorgeous. I love it.
think that is,
That's
and you know
awesome.
what? I'm tiny arm, but that's not weighing me down at all. That's comfortable.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
I
on
think
you.
that is so
Yeah,
beautiful.
I love it. I love the bold jewelry. Actually, I love the statement pieces.
Yes.
And,
I know.
You know, as I said, I wear a lot of black, but I like to. That's where I get my color from. Is usually my jewelry or my
Yep.
shoes
You
or
have some
whatever.
beautiful pieces, Veronique.
Yeah.
Just quickly about this one, Tro.
Oh, that
Trang.
one is just stunning. One of my favorites.
I love that.
So that's crystal.
Ooh.
The black
the
pieces are
black.
a faux coral.
Yes.
Really unique.
Handsome.
Like one of a kind piece.
This is more delicate for
This
those
is
who don't go for
delicate.
bigger. I
Yeah.
can read it too if
Yeah.
you want.
It's, what stone is that? Bronzite and crystal, jasper and
Shell.
shell. So-
And that is pretty
Beautiful.
smart to me.
And
That goes
sterling
with so
silver.
many colors, right? So you brought a piece that's a little bit
Yeah.
more delicate, and then
Yeah.
the chunky, which I
Yeah.
love.
Yeah.
Wow.
Beautiful. What's the best thing about being an entrepreneur?
Best thing, having a vision or an idea and being able to bring that to life and then having others enjoy it and appreciate it, that's really rewarding.
What's the most challenging?
There's so many challenges.
Of course.
Many
Yeah.
challenges being a solo entrepreneur, having to wear many hats, a lot on your plate, so many things to do. And I was not always good at delegating tasks.
Yeah.
I always wanted to do everything by
Yeah.
myself.
Because you knew it would get
And then-
done right.
Yes, and then you take on too much and it becomes overwhelming.
And you felt responsible, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like that.
Yes.
If I want something done and I know I want it done to perfection, I'm far from perfect. But if I
Yeah.
want something, like you said, done right, I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do people, so if they wanted that cuff that I just modeled, you have
Yeah.
to give us information as to how they can go about getting that.
Okay, so I do have some listings on the Poshmark app, just a few hundred, but I literally have thousands of items that are not listed yet. So if there's something that's not listed that you're looking for, give me a shout at gilded.ca@gmail.com.
Okay.
It's my email.
Gilded.ca.
Yeah, gilded.ca
Yes.
@gmail.com. Or you can check out the Poshmark app, and if there's something there you like, you can give me a shout. If I have something similar, I can
Are you on
help
social
find it.
media at all?
Oh yes, I'm on social media as well, Facebook and Instagram.
Good.
Okay.
People will
Gilded
gravitate
Boutique,
towards that.
Yep, you can send me a message there if you like.
I think you're going to
Yeah.
get people, a lot of people, well, they can access Poshmark, but they can also, in your email, but I think that Facebook is going to be a draw.
Yeah.
So just Trang Vo or Gilded Boutique.
It's Gilded Boutique.
Just not your name, just to go to the
Yeah,
boutique.
Gilded Boutique on Facebook.
I
You
think
can
you're
message
gonna-
me there.
I think you're going to get people excited today
I
talking
love it.
about all
I
this
love
stuff.
it. I love it. So before we head to break, because we're
Yeah.
heading to break in a
We're
second.
bringing her back.
Yeah, we're bringing her back for something else. But before we head to break, last thoughts on Gilded Boutique and what this means to you.
It's fun. I love fashion and accessories. It's fun. I love making ladies smile. I love helping brides find their special piece for their wedding day. So for me, this is like a really fun business.
I bet you
And,
have a lot of interest because I know so many women that love fashion, jewelry, unique pieces.
Unique. And I like infusing my own little spin on the pieces that I curate.
So you're going to keep
Yeah.
on with this. You're happy and content right now.
Yeah,
You're
it's
not going to stop anytime soon.
It's my part-time gig.
Yes.
But yeah, I
Yes.
still do enjoy Very much, yes.
She's a busy girl.
Oh, no
Very busy
question,
girl.
no question. So, yeah, for those who missed it, either check it out on the Poshmark app or on Facebook, Gilded Boutique on Facebook, and it's an opportunity to, you know, we are a wonderful community here, but sometimes we see ourselves coming and going in the same outfit, which is great too. But it's an opportunity to get some very unique pieces from you. So yeah, love it.
I'm so happy you came out with this stuff. It was a
Thank
great
you.
show and tell for me, way better than in school. I didn't love those show and tells, but you can come back here anytime and show me this stuff.
I know there's a couple of pieces there where I'm like, that's
Yes,
good. That's good.
yes.
I don't want to go too far because I want to gather a few pieces. So do check out the business online. Do check out her social media, and we're so excited for her to come back right after the break. So go grab a snack, go get a little beverage, and we'll see you in a couple of minutes. Okay? Hi, and welcome back to Have a Chat. I am your host today, Veronique Arsenault, joined, of course, by my wonderful co-host, Judy Loge.
A pleasure to be with you, our
Always.
viewers, and it's a great way to kick off my Monday afternoon.
Absolutely.
Every
I agree.
week.
So we just had a great chat with Trang Vo, a local entrepreneur. And so we did talk about one of her businesses right before break, and that was Gilded Boutique. Incredible pieces. And now we're about to talk about another one.
Yes.
Which is so exciting. So talk to us a little bit about, the doggy lift.
The doggy lift.
The doggy lift.
Yes. The Doggy Lift Canada.
Okay, so what exactly is the doggy lift?
So the doggy lift is a grooming apparatus that safely lifts your dog off the ground, so you can easily trim their nails, you can clean their ears,
Yes.
you can clean their teeth, and you can give them injections as well, like diabetic dogs that need daily injections.
Yeah.
So, and look for ticks and fleas,
Yes,
because
that
I'm down
too,
when I have my
yes.
dog outside. I'm
Yeah.
so paranoid. She's very thick-furred,
Yeah.
and of course she's treated for, like, you know, we're prepared to have the medication, whatever
Yeah.
she needs for that. But you know, just to have her, if I had a dog, that could be kind of lifted so that I could get a
Yes.
real thorough look at everything
Yeah.
rather than down on the
It
ground.
keeps them somewhat immobilized
Yeah.
so that you can perform procedures or treatments on
What's
them.
his name? Her name?
Well, we'll call this guy Tubby.
That is about the size of my Winston.
Yes.
That is about this. He's a little chonky right now.
I'll be honest, I've never heard tell of a doggy lift.
No.
Show us your poster. That is adorable. And the dog is the one typical to what you own?
Yes, so I have 2 bulldogs, a mother of bulldogs.
Do
I met
you
one.
really?
I met one.
Yes. So Tori, the little Frenchie, she's a blind French bulldog.
I love her.
She's blind now. And then I have an English bulldog as well.
Yes.
But the dog that I had previously was the one that inspired us to get involved
Okay.
in
And
this business.
So
Yeah.
you again got this done, and it says stress-free nail trim and grooming. So
Yeah.
again, getting in those ears, and
Yeah.
you,
Oh, I know.
you want to make sure that they're like humans, right?
Yeah.
You want to protect your babies.
Yeah. And my other dog had ear infections all the time, so
really?
he needed almost daily ear cleaning.
Okay, but
Yeah.
now how did you get inspired, or how did this begin for you?
So our other dog that has since passed, Tubby, his name was.
His name was
Yeah, this is English Bulldog Sharpei.
Tubby?
Tubby was
Tubby,
his
so
name.
that's Tubby.
It started off as Toby, but he became Tubby.
Ah.
That just suited
Yeah.
him much better.
Yeah.
So we were able to cut his nails at home up until around age 5. Then he didn't want his nails cut anymore.
Oh.
So we took him to the vet clinic, and they were able to cut his nails for a short period. And then one day he decided, nope, no more. You're
Not
not
doing
touching
this.
my nails. And it took, 2 vet techs holding him down, muzzled, and a third one trying to cut his nails. And after 20 minutes, they're still not able to cut any
A lot of
nails.
stress,
Yeah,
eh?
a lot of stress on the dog.
Yeah.
So they suggested that we sedate him for nail trims.
Oh, see, that would just
That's a lot.
tear my
No.
heart out.
That's
no,
a lot.
and we didn't want to do that. So we thought there had to be a better way. So my partner searched online for a product, and he came upon the doggy lift. in 2016 or 17, I believe.
Okay.
And it had just launched online by the inventor, Dr. Eric Louie. He's a veterinarian out of Seattle, Washington.
Okay.
And he invented this product because this was such a common problem that people could not cut their dogs' nails.
No.
So he designed this device, and he launched it on Kickstarter, which is a crowdfunding program online when you have a new product you want to launch. And we bought the product. We loved it so much because it worked.
How did Tubby love it?
He loved it.
He did.
Just hung in the harness.
Very literally hung in there.
Hung in there, relaxed.
Oh, yeah, like in a parachute.
Yeah, they just become kind of passive when they're in the harness.
Interesting.
And relaxed, calm, and it fully
Aw.
supports their body weight. There's absolutely no pain at all.
Safe.
It's
Like-
safe. This, we're just doing a mock demo
Right,
here
yeah.
for in studio, but this would be one way that you can use the device is with a steel bar that fits into a door frame,
Okay.
similar to a chin-up bar.
Yes.
And then the other way you can suspend it is if you have like strong beams or ceiling in your home, or maybe in a garage, something sturdy on the
Yep.
ceiling
Yeah.
that you could attach the straps to. You could
Perfect.
do it that way. Or if you're a dog groomer, the arms of a grooming table,
Right,
you can do
yeah.
a small dog suspended that way.
What a great
as
thing
well.
for people who do not want to do it at home, as you chose to do because it
Yeah.
was for your,
It was too
partners.
stressful for him to bring him into
but
the
for a
vet all the
groomer to
time.
have this too,
Yes.
Absolutely.
they, it's hard getting them up on
Yeah.
those tables.
So we have a lot of groomers that
Yeah.
really love our product. It just makes their job so much easier. Less stress on the dog, less stress on the groomer as well. And like I said, it works really, really well. Like we have a probably 95% success rate on the product.
Wow.
And we're so confident that the product will work for you. There's a 60-day money-back
I
guarantee.
Oh,
think
wow.
that is so awesome.
How much weight can it?
Oh, so we have 6 sizes,
Okay.
from extra small up to double XL.
Oh.
So from like a small Yorkie Terrier type dog all the way up to like a Saint Bernard.
Oh, my
We've
heavens.
had Great Danes in the lift as well.
Oh, I
Yeah,
can't even
so-
imagine a Saint Bernard in that, but
No, like I think of our
it can be
Jenny. Our Jenny is 80 pounds. She's
Should be
she's
an
10
XL or
Yeah,
double XL.
she's 10 now. She's getting a bit chunky, but she is great. We don't have that problem with her. She does really well, like in the in the whole grooming and but she is also prone to ear infections as well.
Yeah.
But and thankfully my Winston, who is about that size, he's a good 25 pounds.
he's not that big, Veronique.
Oh, he's
He
pretty-
loves to eat and he's gaining ground there around the middle, but
Yeah.
but I mean he's not that big.
So
No.
So when he sits like a bulldog. One leg
Yeah.
goes
Oh.
out because his little belly gets in the way. But yeah, so he's lost 2 pounds. He's 25 pounds now.
Well, we can start working out a little bit more this
Yeah.
summer.
Yeah, he's only supposed to be 20, so we got a little ways to go. But he's he's about that size.
Oh, when I met Trang, we were talking about how I met her in a church parking lot. Just she was walking her beautiful dog, but that was another time. But then I also met her at a local retail store, and you had Tori, your
yes.
beautiful Tori. So here was Trang, dressed like $1,000,000. Stood out on her own because she was so fashionable. And here she had this beautiful little bulldog.
French
A
bulldog.
French bulldog, which is my sister Jennifer's very favorite breed. She lives over in Barcelona, but she wants one.
Very popular right
Very
now.
popular. But here was Tori dressed like all in pink, designer pink. I think she had pink footwear on.
Yeah, she has her little pink booties to match her pink hoodie.
And everyone was staring because
Yes.
the dog was a diva.
She's a little fashionista.
That's
I
awesome.
know.
I love it.
So
She
on
must
that
have got
note,
that from me.
but on that note, I'm a huge dog lover.
Yeah.
Veronique is a huge dog lover, and so are you and many
Yes.
people watching our show. So let's talk about pampering our dogs, but first of all, what joy they bring to us, like owning a beautiful
Absolutely.
animal,
They're-
especially like us that own dogs.
Yeah, there's no love like it. The unconditional love, the affection, the nonverbal communication that you have with them and the connection. For people that have never owned a pet, you're really missing out.
And comfort.
Yes, and comfort. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, and it's funny because I have 2, and I never imagined I'd own 2, but I do have 2. One is my chunky Winston, who needs to lose a little bit of weight. He is the smartest, most beautiful. He's my soul doggy.
Yeah.
He is my soul doggy. There's no question. And Judy comes over to the house and he just stares at me. And she's like, "What is he doing?" I'm like, "He's loving me."
He is. We're drilling lines, or we're
Yes.
talking with the girls, and he
when
just
they
sits at
look
her
at
feet
you.
and looks at her like, "Oh, this is my world.
Yeah.
She's
Yes.
my mom."
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
treat mine like a child.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
absolutely do. I talk da boo boo
So
da
do
da
I.
talk,
I
and it's
talk
like
to
my
them.
husband's like, "Are you okay?"
Yeah.
They understand.
They do. Well,
I
they
think
do. And then I have my little Jude, who is 5 pounds of chaos and anxiety and a long-haired Chihuahua.
Yes, sounds like a Chihuahua.
Yeah, he is the cutest little fella. And thankfully, Winston has taught him a lot
Yeah.
over his little. When Jude's only a year old and Winston's 2.5, but thankfully, Winston is the smart boy of the two, and he's taught him a lot. But
know.
you're absolutely right; they bring an incredible amount of joy to our lives. So, why is it so important to to make sure that they're safe and well taken care of in these instances?
Well, like I said before, nail trimming seems to be one of those things that is difficult for a lot of dog owners.
I don't know how I would do it myself, though. I have to go on YouTube and learn how to do it. You first of all have to know what you're doing, because I couldn't trim my dog's nails.
Well, you do have to look at where their quick is and make
Yeah.
sure you don't cut past the quick or
Right.
it starts to bleed.
You could do my dog.
Yes. But using a device like this is really simple, and anyone can really learn how to do this. Like I said, we have such a high success rate. Obviously, it's easier with 2 people while doing it, but it was designed that you could manage to do it on your own.
Okay.
Yes.
And so you just hook it in right at the top, and
Yeah,
then adjust the height.
Yeah, these straps, that's what's going to adjust the height. So you're
Okay.
gonna.
Yes.
So if you're doing it by yourself, you're going to do one buckle at a time. So a little bit on this side, a little bit on the other side until you even it out. But it definitely could be done by one person. And
Trying what
yeah.
age does the dog have to be because of their, their body not being totally maybe solid enough to go into one of these, and their age and size, I guess, is what I'm asking.
any age really, but it's best to start your puppies off when they're really young, playing with their nails, touching their paws, getting them used to it.
Yes.
Earlier is always better, so they
So
get
just
used
putting
to
them
it.
up, maybe
Yeah.
to clean their ears first
Yes,
when they're little.
exactly. So with my previous dog, the first week we just had him just hanging in the lift.
Right, yeah.
So we didn't cut nails right away. We just had him hanging in it and giving him treats.
Oh.
So he got used to being in the lift after a week, and then the next week, then we did a couple of nails.
Okay.
So you don't want to stress them out. We want to make it a very positive experience for them. So we start off slow that way.
A couple of nails,
Yeah.
and then they know that you're not attacking
and
them for
that's
an
with
hour.
a difficult dog. Like a lot
Right.
of dogs, they take to it right away. Like when we used to do the pet expos, we had people that are like, "There is no way you're going to cut my dog's nails. There's no way." And we're like, "Well, let us try." And we put them in the lift, and we were able to cut so many nails that, people were like amazed.
No wonder it's successful.
Well, absolutely. And is it easy to get them in and out of the actual
Yes,
harness
yeah.
part?
So when you
Hitch, unhook.
unhook the buckle, you just
Oh, neat.
it's
And then
just
your
like any
partner-
regular harness. Yeah. So it's really easy to do.
I love the fact it holds up St. Bernard sizes.
Yeah, I still
little
can't picture
Yorkies.
Jenny in it, but
No.
Yeah.
But I think Sarah would love it. She's not a big fan of getting the things you said done. And my other dog used to run away when it came ear time and
Yes.
cleaning the ear time. It was
Ear
just,
drops,
she would
I mean,
hide
eye
under the
drops.
table,
Yeah.
run to the back door.
Yeah.
It was escape time when we did that. This would be something peaceful for them to
Yeah.
do.
Yes, absolutely. I love it. Yeah. How do we get a hold of you for this one?
So you can find us online exclusively at thedoggilift.ca. And in the Miramichi area, if you're interested, we can do a free demo on your dog. Just give us a shout, send us an email, and you can come by and we can try the doggy lift on your dog, see if it works. We love doing demos.
So this is exclusive to you and your partner.
Yes, so we're the exclusive Canadian retailer of this product.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
And Gilda Boutique as well.
Yes.
That she was obviously talking about in the second
I
segment.
know she loves some unique stuff.
Yeah, but that's what I think I would love to do too, is something that's just
Yeah.
mine, and that you and your partner have, you have your great customers, and
Yeah.
you have the proof of the success to offer
Yeah.
them,
That's right.
right? Any
Yeah.
other things you want to talk about with this?
Oh, so fun fact, when we were doing the first pet expo we did when we launched it with Dr. Eric Louie, we had a pig in the lift. So there was there was a celebrity pig there named Dozer, and she was doing an agility course, and she had injured her hoof, sorry.
Yeah.
And a vet came over and said, "Can we put her in the doggy lift so I could bandage her up?" We're like, "Sure."
Oh.
So she went into the lift. We had fun photos of it, and the vet that brought her over was so impressed with it. She ended up buying the doggy lift for her clinic as well.
Yeah.
We've had some cats in the lift, even though it's not designed or recommended for cats.
Yeah.
We have had postings where cats were in the lift.
Interesting.
We've had goats in the lift for hoof.
So really
prints, too.
anything
So
four-legged,
yes,
right?
yeah, four-legged. A three-legged dog has been in the
absolutely.
lift.
Yeah.
My friend has a three-legged dog. Would that ever benefit her dog?
Or dogs that have mobility issues,
Right.
arthritis, senior dogs who can't stand on grooming tables for a long time. So this would work really well for them as well.
Well, and I suppose, right, I didn't think of that, but like, so, typically dogs that, are struggling with mobility issues, that would support you. They say to carry your
Yes.
dog this way, right? So that they're
it
laying
gives
on
them
your
the full body support. Yeah.
So that would be the same idea, right? Okay.
That's right. Yeah.
Very cool. I
Any
love
more
it.
fun facts?
Any
Anything
fun
else?
fact? Oh, that was the fun fact, the piggy.
Yeah, I love
That
the
was
piggy.
fun. Yeah.
Every now and again, I think I'd like to get a little
Yeah.
pig because I see them on social media, or that somebody owns a pet pig, and then I hear the stories of someone got a micro pig and it ends up being like
big.
a giant hog in the end of it, and I'm like, that
no.
would be my luck, and then what would I do?
Wow. But I want you to, again, state the success rate you've been having, and that, like, you do offer money back after
We
60
offer
days.
a 60-day money-back guarantee.
Right.
If it doesn't work for you, we want you to give you that time to use it and get your dog
To try
used
it
to
out.
it.
Yeah.
So if it doesn't work, we take it back. We've had very, very little returns.
Returns.
Like it works most of the time. So
My gosh, I think
And so how do we find you for this? Are you on social media for this?
Yes, we're on Facebook and Instagram, the Doggy Lift Canada.
Okay.
So you can message us at any time.
Doggy Lift Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome.
I think
I
it's
love
just,
it.
I love it too, and I think it's really. I don't know if I would be able to do my own dog's nails.
No.
But like you said, you just look for the quick, and you just look for where you don't
Yeah.
want to do too much.
You don't do too much. Do a little bit at a time.
But also brushing them.
Brush-
like
yes,
I find to get them
absolutely.
to stay
You could
still
brush
is so
them in it.
hard.
Yep.
Like you want to not hurt them, and I have the great brushes that suit my particular
Yeah.
sheepadoodle. But like she hates it. She hates
Oh,
it.
see, now Winston loves being
No,
See,
Zara
like some
hates
dogs
it.
even fall asleep when they're in the harness.
Yeah.
brushed. Interesting.
Yeah.
So that way I could do a bit of her tail, and she can
Yeah.
be relaxed while she's doing it. She don't have to feed them treats once they're used to it. They don't need that.
They don't need it, but I mean, it helps.
I like
right?
treats,
to
though.
make it a positive experience.
I
for
like
them.
treats.
We'll put you in and brush your hair. Let's put here Nikki and brush your hair. Yeah, but I was just thinking of that part because brushing for me is a chore.
Yeah.
It's hard because they're down on the
Yes.
ground.
Yes, for
And
sure.
I mean, if she could get up there and I could just gradually do a couple of ears and then let her
Yes.
play, give her a treat,
Yeah.
and then the next day do the tail,
Exactly.
the body. That's a really
Just-
good idea.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
slowly introduce them to it.
The
And-
brushing part. So are you and your partner both equally busy with this? I mean, if he's not available, like, is it something that takes up a lot of your time?
Yeah, I do a lot of the social media, the shipping and packing
Transactions.
of this. He does more of like, the back end,
Mm-hmm.
the admin stuff, and I also try to update the website when I can.
We want to say a huge, huge thank you to Trango for
God.
joining us today with both of your incredible businesses, how unique and obviously needed. So, listen, there's so much going on. We love all of this stuff. Check us all out on social
Thank you
media.
so much.
And head out to an event this week. There is something going on, I guarantee, in your neighborhood. So, thank you, everybody. Have an amazing week, and we'll see you all next week. Take care.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.